Hey guys, it's Trend Centrl News. As usual, we have the hottest stories and trending topics, so let's get into it. So a quick Diddy update based on what's happened after that video came out. So first of all, he actually did apologize. It looked like he was in Bali. He sat down in front of his phone and said, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
A lot of news outlets and blogs do not believe him. Even Cassie's lawyers came out and they were like, it's just ingenuine and it is not sincere. Nobody is here for that apology. Just after that, Diddy has actually now got 2 more lawsuits added to his long list of lawsuits. I believe it's like 7 in total right now. It's only gonna get worse from here. There's a lot of things brewing in the background. Well, that's what word on the street is anyway. One of the key updates to this story is that Cassie has finally broken her silence. She put a status up on her socials saying that she thanks everybody for their well wishes and their support. And she said that she hopes that everyone opens their heart to give victims the belief that they deserve the first time around. Once again, we're going to speak about the biggest troll online. He's back again. 50 Cent, and he too has his own Diddy update. He has been talking about this documentary that he really wants to do about Diddy Do It. Netflix, like the Netflix, have won the bidding war, and 50 Cent's documentary will be on Netflix. Crazy. He even put on his socials that if more allegations and more updates keep coming up about this story, he's gonna need more money, he's gonna need more episodes. Right, next up, let's go food shopping, but it's not your regular trip to your supermarket. We have Selena Boyd, who is a Black magazine publicist, and she was racially profiled in her local Tesco in Hampshire. So what happened? Selena was going shopping as you do with her children, her 2 children, and then she noticed that 2 security guards were following her around. She then stops like, what's happening here? Why are you following me around? And then once they knew who she was, they apologized. Did they apologize sincerely? No, they apologized with bananas. Did you hear that? Bananas, as in the fruit.
You're telling me that I should get free bananas for me and my kids because we've been targeted in this store? Is that your manager? Is that what you do?
It's just a well-being offer, madam.
A well-being offer bananas? You said it right.
Apples
No, don't offer me bananas.
Apples or
don't offer me bananas.
No. She's recording them and she is getting this footage of them apologizing to her with bananas. And she was just there like, are you guys serious? You're apologizing to me with bananas? And then the management said, sorry, we're just really sorry. We actually have a deal going on, you know, health, fruit. So that's why we are giving you bananas. If we look back in history, I think it's fair to say that Black people have often been compared to monkeys. And what do monkeys eat? Bananas. Are we overreacting by thinking that there's a correlation between the two? I want you guys to fill in the gaps because I can't be the only one. Now let's get into some bestie breakups. And who are we talking about? We're talking about 2 online personalities, Zeze Millz and Lynn May. Now what's happened? They haven't been friends for a while, and anybody that actually follows their social has been aware of it. However, recently, Zeze actually confirmed it on the Winners Talking podcast, where she said that they are no longer friends and they haven't been friends for a while.
We hadn't been talking for about a year. So why did you need to do that? And after that, I just said to myself, I'm not gonna, we just don't need to. I'm that type of person, innit?
It seemed that the 2 that do around the same job, online commentary, it seemed as though shots were being fired and a bit of shade was happening. Now, some people have said that this happens when you're friends and you do the same job because you're kind of fighting for opportunities. Some people could even say that they're both winning. So good luck to both of them. Right, now moving on, let's get to some happier news. We want to wish a huge congratulations stylist and influencer Melissa's Wardrobe. Why? Because she has had a baby boy. Now the thing is that Melissa kept it secret. Nobody knew this. She was pregnant and she had the baby. So that Melissa is kind of known for being a bit secretive because she had her wedding a few years ago and apparently there were no phones allowed. Melissa's even known as a very unproblematic influencer that minds her business. So in the same way that she minds her business, she wants everybody to stay out of her business. Speaking of us minding our business, Molly May has had enough. Let me start from the jump so you're with me. Molly May paid for her sister's hen do and she took all her sister and her friends on a Ryanair flight for her hen night. Now that's lovely. That's the type of thing that any sister would do. On the other hand, she took her best friend on a private jet and they flew out for her birthday. Everybody has been in uproar online, so they are screaming and shouting at Molly, saying, oh, why would you put your sister on a Ryanair flight, but you put your best friend on a jet? But then on the other hand, why would you put your best friend on a jet? Why would you do that when you know that private jets are not good for the environment? So Molly May came online and she's like, I'm fed up. I can't win. You guys want us to swim, you want us to get on the back of dolphins, you want me to run to these countries, because either way, whether she's flying commercial with her family or she's flying private jets with her best friend, she can't win.
Shall I just swim next time? Like, should I just actually like get on a dolphin's back and swim to the country that I want to go to? What I'll do is I'll just do a triathlon. You will see me swim, biking and running to my next location. There's so much going on in the world right now. A, why do people even care?
She's also not happy because it seems like people are pocket watching her. Obviously, we all know that private jets are not cheap, let's be honest. So what she does with her money is her business. Are we pocket watching in 2024? Please, on to the next story. Now let's fly over to the motherland and talk about Africa's richest man, who is Aliko Dangote. He was at the African CEO Forum recently with a lot of other wealthy African investors and people from all over the world, to be fair. And he said that he is disappointed with the fact that it takes him over 35 visas just to fly around Africa. Not all over the world, Africa. He just said he can't believe that as a billionaire, the legislations are not easier for somebody with an African passport to fly across Africa than somebody with a French passport. Do you know why he said that? He even asked one of his rich buddy mates, so with your French passport, do you have to get 35 visas? And they were like, nope, we don't. And so he was not happy with this whatsoever.
As somebody who really wants to make Africa great, I have to now apply 35 different visas on my passport. And I told Mr. President, I said, Mr. President, I really don't have the time to go and be dropping my passports in embassies.
Break it down. You're a billionaire. You are a billionaire. You're doing well for yourself. Now, the thing is, the way Dangote is acting, I must say, it's like he's doing the paperwork himself.
Don't have the time to go and be dropping my passports in embassies.
As a billionaire, we know that you have a team of administrators here, there, and everywhere. So I understand, yes, it must be annoying, like waiting for those papers to come through, waiting for your visa. But my guy, you're a billionaire. Enjoy it. It's okay. 35 visas is nothing. Your money is long, you're good. Right, we are jet setting all over the place. So now we are going to Cannes for the film festival. A lot of celebrities were in town for it. And everyone seemed happy, they seemed to be having a good time, but there were a few stories that came out of that too. Kelly Rowland was on the red carpet and she looked absolutely stunning in a red dress, maxi, long tail and everything. And it seemed all good. She had her platinum blonde hair, she was saying hi to everybody, she was hi, you know, the camera's hi. And then there was a female security guard that was moving her along. She was like, just go. Okay, thank you, thank you. And then Kelly Rowland said, don't talk to me like that. You're not my mother. And this just caused a lot of stir online because why was Kelly Rowland treated like that? There's even been other outlets that have posted of Heidi Klum and other celebrities that were on the red carpet and they weren't treated like that. So Kelly Rowland was not happy with this whole situation. Shortly after, she was asked about it and she came out and said that she felt as though she was scolded, but she stood her ground.
The woman knows what happened. I know what happened, and I have a boundary, and I stand by those boundaries. And there were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me, and they didn't get there scolded or pushed off or told to get off.
But it's clear to see that Kelly is proud of herself because, as she said, she stood her ground. There just seems to be a bit of a theme with today's Trend Centrl news, and it's slightly given racism. Now, we are staying in Cannes because there has been more drama, and this time it is between Travis Scott and Tyga. And if you don't realize, these are both Kylie Jenner's exes. Now, we don't really know the full story. All we know is that they were in a club and they were brawling. There's video footage all over the place of the two of them going at it. There was later a story that there were also two producers that were also involved. But the update on that so far is that Tyga is actually on a yacht living his best life. He seems very unfazed by the situation. But Tyga, we got a question. What really happened? Spill the tea. As you know, the comments are always messy, and they are claiming that they're fighting over Kylie Jenner. But she's been done with both of them. Doesn't she have a new boyfriend and she's happy and kissing him in public? So let's leave Kylie out of this and let's end on a good vibes note. And that is Cenat. As you know, he does his stream on Twitch. It blew up when Kevin Hart came on his stream live and direct in the flesh. And the bromance was so real between the two. They had matching tracksuits as well, and they were dancing together and vibing, even to like Tyler, Water. It was a vibe. So hilarious because there were people in the comments giving as they do. They give donations and they just support the Twitch. And somebody gave $100, and then T-Pain stepped into the comments and he gave $50. Now $50 is great, right? I would take it. Kevin was roasting T-Pain online and saying, bro, $50, is that it?
Let's take it back.
T-Pain! Oh, that's actually T-Pain.
T-Pain.
With the 50 gifted.
Well, how can Rainbow come in and gift 100 and T-Pain cheap ass only do T-Pain, what the fuck was that? I just saw it said Rainbow, somebody did something 100.
Within the industry, even when people speak of Kevin, and I'm thinking back to his roasting session on Netflix, a lot of people say that he's a good vibes guy, he's good energy, and really, that's all he brought to Kai's stream. So you know what? We want more of that. That was good for the culture. The OG with the young buck together, magic. Who's Kai gonna have next? Kai, do you wanna give us the exclusive? Because we wanna know. So guys, that's it. We have given you all the tea that you need for this week. But make sure you join us again next week and tell us, what do you think in the comments about all these stories that we've covered? We want you to chime in. You're involved too, so let us know. I'm MsFitQueenUK. This has been Trend Central News. Peace.